Hello. It is Thursday, and I am expecting help this evening for a couple hours. I just pulled an order, and as you can see, they have purchased 13 of these tan battle droid legs. They're all new. That's all I had of that. They also got a pig, which was like a $6 pig. This torso, and a Shaquille O'Neal NBA figure. There you go. See right there, O'Neal. So yeah, I think we'll get this out today, no problem. I have two other orders from people in the lug to be picked up at the lug meeting this coming Wednesday. Those are invoiced and are ready to be paid, and then we will pull them. The nice thing about those is because I don't need to have them ready until Monday, I can kind of adjust when I pull them a little bit. So if I get busy with other orders, I don't have to worry about them. But we'll get those done before that. I do have a busy weekend coming myself as well. I've got plans on the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th. And then the meeting is on the 7th. So yeah, it's going to be a busy weekend. Otherwise, I have moved this over here from the weird place it was sat up here. And we're going to come around here and we're going to find out which one we're going to do next. That would be this one here, 160 to, I believe it's probably 189. So this unit here, that'll be the next one we'll get done. We'll just start working our way down through all of them. It's going to take a while, but that's the whole point of it. Get the stuff into the store. So yeah, I'm going to probably cut it right there. We're going to pack this up, get ready to go. And then we're going to start working on that. As always, thank you. Hello. It is Friday, and that means it is the 4th of July, holiday here in the United States. Everybody be safe. Of course, by the time you see this, it'll be past, so hopefully everybody was safe. And I just got up a little while ago, went out to the front to check to see if I had any packages, and lo and behold, I was getting 2 packages delivered, and they were from Lego. So this is what we got here. I got 5 copies of this Good Fortune set, 80117, and that's going to get parted out. And I got 4 copies of this gingerbread, Lego Nutcracker, 40640. Probably will not get parted out. Probably hold that whole copy. Folks over at Bricks ROC might like that. But really, the reason I bought all this stuff is to get the promotional items. So over here, you can see I got this Celebration Ferris wheel with fireworks. I got 2 of that. I also got 2 of the friendly snails gift with purchase. That's kind of cool looking. And then I also redeemed points to get the flying moon car, which is really awesome. Another one of the ideas sets that they're doing is like a promotional type item. So that's cool. I even like that the bottom, the base, kind of has a moonscape on it. So that's kind of neat. And then also, we redeemed points on a second order to get this poster, which I believe is the last one of these like Halloweenish type themed posters that I needed. So there you go. I think there was 5 of them, maybe 6, and I'm pretty sure I have 5 or 6. When I went to the website to look, they only had the ones left that they had, so I'm not 100% sure, but I think I have them all now. So yeah, that's kind of cool. And last night, I did have help, and we're going to take a look over there at what they did. They did a little sort on some Bionicle stuff that I had gotten from a friend. Just kind of, they were poking through and looking through that. I didn't talk to them about this after they went through it, and they might not have gone through it that much. And then they finished the black and did blue for 1x2 plate, which is over here. So yeah, we still have a lot to do, but since the blue got done, a lot of these other ones here will move quickly. The dark bluish gray will not, the light bluish gray will not, but most of the other ones will probably move relatively quickly. Some of these, I mean, the green, there's a bunch of, but not that many. There's actually 2 cups down there of dark red I see now. Probably just because it fit in the tray better. And then here, the red will probably take a while. Orange might take a while. White's another one that's going to take a while. Tan probably. And there's a couple there of the trans red as well. And yellow, 3 cups of that in the smaller size. I think those were all done just so that I could fit them in these trays. So yeah, we will get there. And then the only one left after that is 1x1, which is all on the bottom shelf, which I think, I don't know if it's going to be more or less quantity than the 1x2. I'm pretty sure the 1x2 is going to be more than the 1x3. We'll see if it's more than a 1x4 or not. It probably will be, but I'm not certain. It's going to be close. It was over 7,000 the 1x4, so we will see. But yeah, that's what they worked on last night. And it doesn't seem like they got a lot done, but it was very helpful. And last night, what did I do? Well, I put away the next case worth, and it's actually over here already because it's empty and de-stickered. Took the tape off. And so I've basically set up another one over here. And we're down to the smaller ones again because I'm doing a numerical order. So every once in a while, after doing some of these, I'll pop down and grab one of the taller 39 drawer ones down there. But these are just the 39 drawer ones up here. This one just happens to be a 30 drawer one. So we're about ready to start that. But I did get the rest of the stuff put away from the other one, which is set up over here. And I have at least one order from somebody in the lug already that gets a couple of those parts that I just put away. Of course, I did let them know because there's some animals. But in any case, we're going to cut it here, and we're going to get some of this stuff that's up here put away where I need to get it, and then we're going to start working on that. So, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and we'll see you in the next little clip. Hello. It is late on Saturday. I'm home from gaming, and I'm working on pulling orders. I just pulled 3 orders right here, or 4 orders here actually. One on the top, one in the middle, one over there, and one over there. This one, they only bought this one piece new. And these are the used pieces they got. Some weapons and some snot and this little angled piece. Down here, this is for somebody in a lug. They got some plant pieces and some snot and a couple other pieces. And then over here, just some random smattering of tiles. They did get this Hero Factory H 1x1 round tile. And then they got this, which is for, if I remember correctly, it's for the light and sound stuff, I think. The light fiber cables go through this, I think. This order, all they got was this Shy Guy from Mario. That's the last one I had of that. And then over here, they got these torsos and this cool shield. Right here. And that's all they got. So we're going to get these taken care of. We're going to do the lug order first because they want to pick that up tomorrow. And so we'll get that ready. And then otherwise, I do have a couple of drawers here that need to get moved. This one I just need to check a quantity on because I was a little questioning the quantity for the weapon, so I'm just going to double check that. And this one here, it's a new piece. And we're going to move those 2 green ones to a 2Z drawer. Pretty simple. But now we're going to check all this and get it packed up and ready to go. As always, thank you. Hello. So I am back, and it is Sunday evening. I actually had another game today, and it was not online, so I had to go somewhere. I am back, and I've just pulled another order. This is an order for somebody in the lug. This was placed a little while ago, but it's for pickup tomorrow. So, and it's tomorrow evening at the lug meeting, so I'm starting to get to those orders now. But this is the first one I've pulled. These are all the new pieces, and lots of like 20 quantity on things, so they're probably just restocking on some colors and shapes and that sort of thing. And then there's some different things that they're getting just a few of. These 4 purple 2x2 underslopes, and they also got 4 used 2x2 underslopes. Lots of trans clear pieces, some minifigures here as well, and we're in this minifigure part. We're going to get this stuff taken care of and ready to get picked up tomorrow. Then we've got more orders to pull, so we'll get to that afterwards. Thank you. Hello. It is a little bit later on Sunday, and I just pulled 2 more orders, both for people in the lug. This one has a bunch of new blue pieces. Very blue there. We got some used blue pieces. We've got this Superman 2x2 tile. It's got a bone underneath it. I think that probably goes to Super Dog. And then we've got some figures. We got all 3 of these that I had. They were the same. This one looks similar, but his hair is different and his face is different. And then this one is one of the superheroes. I think that might be Aquaman. I'm not sure. It's one of those. And then this order down here is also for somebody in the lug, different person. Lots of different types of pieces though. So you've got the string piece here with the little clip points along it. A bunch of these rubberized pieces here for, you know, when you're putting axles together and you want some flex. These little pieces and these, and then more of those in used condition, although these I think are longer, maybe? No, they're the same length. And then these are tubes actually, and then these little snake things, some dishes, more of these flex things. They bought all I had in new and used. And then these 2 treads in red. So red, black, white, common colors here. Some brown. But yeah, we're going to get both of these orders packed up and ready to get delivered tomorrow. And then at the moment, I just have one more order for somebody in the lug, and then another order that came in separately that's not for somebody in the lug. And so we'll get those taken care of after this. Thank you. Hello. I am back again. It is still before midnight, so it is still Sunday. And I pulled the last order that I have for somebody in the lug. And as you can see, there's lots and lots and lots of animals. There's some Friends figures, some parts to Friends figures, more animals, some cherries. There's a couple of hair pieces back here. There's actually some like a brush, hairbrush, turtles back there, just all sorts of animals and stuff here. And for new, we've also got more animals, more hair, clamshells, and a torso, a complete figure that's new, legs, some crabs, and then a few normal random pieces as well. So we're going to get this one packed up and ready to get delivered tomorrow. And then after this, I still have one more order, but that's one to be shipped, which will get added to my other pile of to be shipped items. So yeah, it's keeping me busy, and that's what I like. I like to keep busy. As always, thank you, and if you have any questions, leave them down below. Hello. So we are back, and I just finished pulling another order, and it is mostly Technic parts. There is a few other related to Technic parts. We've got some swivel bases and some swivels here. Some wheels. Those are not Technic per se, and then some slopes. But a lot of these are Technic here. And then over here, lots more of the swivel bases, some more swivels as well. They pretty much bought me out of swivels. I have more swivel bases. And then beams and like these more complex style beams like this. Some tires. More stuff down here. Slopes. So there's a bunch of slopes here. More Technic. And then down at the bottom, treads. 120 of these, every single one I had. Most of the parts they bought everything I had. And then several EV3 type sensors and things like that. So yeah, this is going to be quite the order to ship out. They are going to get a tile, and it is in fact the last tile I have. Hoping to get more tomorrow. So yeah, and I actually might have a couple more stashed that I could use. But yeah, it's essentially the last tile. So we're going to get this packed up and ready to go. As I was pulling it, I did get another order. And it actually came in on Sunday before midnight. It's a little after midnight now. So that's good. I think that keeps me at or just a tiny, tiny shade over 3 orders a day average for July already. So yeah, it's great. I'm not complaining about that, especially compared to June. But yeah, my next order of business is to get all this packed up. And that's going to be it's going to be a box. There's no question about that. And we'll have to make sure we pack it all carefully. As always, thank you, and if you have any questions, leave them down below. Hello, we are back again. It is Monday, and I pulled 2 more orders. This one's a fairly sizable one. Lots of parts, lots of Technic, but not all Technic. There's still some basic type parts through here as well. Some tile, small slopes, couple of larger plates, some round type pieces, just random this, that, and the other. Nothing particularly stand out across the board at all. And then down here, pretty much all Technic and related type stuff. And then they got some of the lime green pieces I had, so that was pretty cool. Plus, I had one of these, a flexible black tubing. So we're going to get these 2 orders packed up and ready to go. And yeah, we'll see if anything else comes in before I have to head out. I do have, these packages to go to the post office. I've got that bag over there, the Goodwill bag, ready to go to the lug meeting tonight to deliver some orders and some other things. And yeah, so I got stuff going on, and we're just going to keep plugging away at it, and we'll be back with another update. Thank you. Hello. So it is after the lug meeting. It's actually Tuesday already, and I got home, and this is something I got at the lug meeting. Somebody had a bunch of dinosaur parts. We're missing parts. There's nothing complete in here, although I see at least one in there that's just missing an arm. And so we're going to pass this off to Ben to see if we can complete any dinosaurs and just kind of add to the general dinosaur part collection, since there's usually several parts to each dinosaur. Body, couple arms, maybe a couple of legs, and a tail, sometimes in 2 or 3 sections for the tail as well. So yeah, there's a lot going on. You might even have a lower jaw for a mouth, or there might even be a separate head. It's lots and lots of parts. And then, of course, there's the pins that go in there, but those are a dime a dozen. And I also went through and I had been assembling this new drawer unit. This one's full. The last one I already done. Brought it over here, put the parts away. So now we start cataloging the next one. I do also have one order to pull. And today is the 8th. And as of through the 7th, I had 20 sales in July, which is crazy to me. It's like, that's more than half of what I had for the entire month in June. So yeah, and it's almost, if I had gotten one more yesterday, it would have been 3 per day on average. So I need 4 today to get back to the average. So it probably will drop below 3 per average for the whole month. But the whole month started off very, very well. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, I do have one order to pull. I'm not going to worry about it right now. It's just a couple of parts, and I'll be able to get that very quickly. So I'm going to wait and see if there's anything else I can pull so I can do it at the same time. But that is all I have for the time being. I'm going to start working on cataloging the next unit there, because that, as you can see, that's drawer 319 to 348, which I'm now thinking might be too far along. I just realized, I think I only did through 250 before. Did I miss that I had to go down below? Oh, no. 250. Oh, yeah, 250 to 378. Huh. Ah, there it is. 280 to 318. This is the one I have to do next. Well, there you go. Figured it out right there while I was recording video. So we'll bring that smaller one back over and put it on top here and get to the big one. And, of course, the big ones are always a problem because there's more parts in there, generally speaking, than will fit in an acro unit. So I'll have to do the top part and then the bottom part separately. So, but that's okay. As always, thank you. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below. Hello. So we got a slightly different angle here. It is Thursday evening. And I've been real busy the last couple of days. I haven't even gotten the vlog out, as you can tell. I think I might have even said in the last clip that it would be the last clip, or maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, so Ben was here yesterday along with somebody else, and we got a lot done. I went through and I processed an entire drawer unit of parts. My other help processed an entire drawer unit of parts, and they were both put away. I also put away a drawer unit that was basically 9 drawers. It was the bottom half of one of these down here. I got that put away earlier up, and Ben got some minifigures up. All told, it was just a tiny shade over 4,900 parts uploaded yesterday, not including the stuff I did after midnight before I went to sleep. So if I did that, it would be like 6,400. So parts are just flying up right now, and I'm really happy with that. The whole process is working well. I understand what's going on. Today I had somebody else here, different person, and they went through and did the same thing. This is the drawer unit that they emptied out. And over here is the drawer unit they've been putting away. They have not finished. I think this is the next drawer that needs to have parts get put away. So we'll finish this at some point soon. And then, let's see. I have parts down here for the parts draft ready to go. Those are going to get uploaded soon as well. I've been also working on putting together another file for additional parts. As you can see, I have one drawer left. I couldn't finish it before I had to take off. Ben's area probably looks very similar. Here's a shoebox that I had to pull some parts from. This was B004. We're going to go put this away, or at least close to away. Over here, B4. I'll put it on top of B1 back there. So there's a whole stack of them there. Ben's been working on stuff. As you can see, he's got some piles of these, I believe, yeah, they're anti-tiles. He's got some dishes here, different designs, other things through here that he's working on. He's got some more figs that he's working on. So we got a lot of stuff going in midstream, which is always a bonus. He did track this down. This is a Belleville part with a sticker over assembly. And this is the regular pink. It's not the rose pink, but it's the regular pink. So I now know which color those tiles are. And then these legs, I think, are the ones that he said weren't in Bricklink yet. So, yeah, we have to wait for somebody to add those legs or figure out how to do it myself. And then, let's see. So tonight, oh, the other thing Ben did is these are the cases of the collectible CMCs, the collectible mini cars for the F1 stuff. And what I had him do is open up some of the cases and separate them out into sets. And so that's what he's done down here. There are some people in the lug that wanted to get sets of those. Not too many, but a few. So we'll get that taken care of. And then over here, what happened otherwise? So tonight, the event that I went to was at Bricks ROC, and it was to create this custom kit here. And that is basically a Lego representation of a piece of Banksy artwork. It was designed by Matthew Walls, and there's his card. So if you wanted to go check out his stuff, there's a QR code there with his designs. Really cool stuff. I really like building this, and it was pretty simple. It wasn't too hard at all. So there you go. And then when I was at Bricks ROC, he had the box and instructions from the Fell Beast promo. He built it. He doesn't need the box, doesn't need the instructions, so I will probably list those for sale. So my guess is I'll be able to sell those. And then also, I picked up this. It's an 8x8 trans medium blue plate. Pretty rare. I have sold this in the past, and we'll go ahead and list that as well. So we got all sorts of stuff going on. These are the figures that Ben uploaded. They just haven't been put away yet. So here we go. We got all these different locations, and I will go ahead and put those away probably in the next day or so that I'm not having to go to different places. So today is Thursday. Tuesday and Wednesday I had no orders. And Thursday, it's not over yet, but I had one order, and it was from Bricks ROC, and it was just for 8 pieces for a customer of theirs. It was probably 40 cents. So yeah, the orders are not doing so well right now all of a sudden. It's like I had a great first 7 days of the month. 7 or 8 days, and then 7 days. And then 8th and 9th, and now the 10th, not so great. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, but I'm just going to keep pushing to get more parts up. It just gives me more time to do that. But right now, I am going to cut it. This will be the last section of the vlog. I'm going to go ahead and get all the work done that I need to do to get the vlog up tomorrow. And then we'll start recording stuff for tomorrow, although I might be pretty busy tomorrow, and we'll talk about that at a different point. As always, thank you, and we'll have any questions down below, and we'll try to answer them as quickly as possible. Thank you.